Welcome to Math 60. My name is Laura Smoyer. My pronouns are she, her, and I will be your online instructor this term. In this video, I'll take you on a brief tour of our course. As you can see on the home page, on the right side, you will see my contact information, including a link to the tutoring center where I work on Tuesdays from 11:30 to 1:30. I hope to see you there, although I'm also available many other times, either through conversation on email or you can set up a time to meet with me via Zoom for personal help. On the left side, you'll see an announcement for this week, and I'll be updating those at least once a week, so please check that for important information. And then down below the contact information, you see a calendar, which will tell you what's due as we go throughout the term. My students find this calendar very helpful, and also I've heard that getting the Pulse app on your phone, which makes a push notification for every item on this calendar, is something that really works for some students. So you can consider trying that out. At the bottom, there's a link to some helpful websites that will cover the material that we are working through in a different manner. At the top, you'll see a navigation bar, content, which we'll come back to in just a minute. You'll be visiting a lot, and then assignments, discussions, grades, a link to our web work, which is our online homework, a link to our textbook, and there'll be more. The second video in this folder tells you a lot more about the textbook, and then a link to the online tutoring. There's also a link to the class list where you can email me and your fellow classmates. So let's go and look at the content tab. So in the content tab, you'll see there's an introduction to online learning. If you're new to online learning, there's a lot of good information there. I recommend you going through. And then there's the course information, the worksheet and exam keys, which will become available after I've graded your work, and then the 10 modules that we will have to cover our material. Let's take a look at the course information. At the beginning, there's an overview of the page and then an introduction of myself, which I hope you'll read, and then the videos that, one of which you're watching right now. After that, we have the syllabus, and I hope you will read the syllabus I'm not going to read it to you now, but I hope you will look at it in detail. And then maybe around week 3, come back and look at it again just to make sure that everything is making sense to you. Again, it has my contact information and explains some stuff about my instructional approach and how to reach me. And then it also talks about the interactive ebook, and it has a link there to that. And has some advice about how to upload assignments to our assignment folder, some information about the flow of the week and the different parts of the class. There is a video next week which will tell you more about the specifics of the flow of the class. Up at the top of the page, we can click through to the next item in this course information folder, and that is the course calendar. The course calendar explains that we're going to have things due at different times. It's staggered throughout the week to make sure that your work is spread out over several days, and also to allow me to give you feedback at more than one time during the week. So the modules are always going to open on Wednesdays, and then you'll do a discussion post on Sunday. Web work is due on Monday, and the worksheet is due on Tuesday, all at 10 p.m. And then there's also a self-reflection. If you look through the course calendar, you'll see that there's a table here which lets you know what is going to happen each week and what is due each week. So this is a great reference as we're going through the term to make sure that you are on track for each week. So the next thing I want to do is to go back and look at Module 0. This week, there's a short 3-day module to welcome you to the class and to just help you get to know your classmates and the online WebWorks system a little bit. It starts off with introductions and outcomes, and then it gives you 2 assignments. The first is to introduce yourself in a discussion post, and the second is to do a WebWork orientation assignment, which tells you a little bit about how WebWork functions and gets you ready to for your first algebra assignment. Those are both due on Wednesday of the first week of classes, and they're a way for you to demonstrate attendance so that I know that you intend to participate and be in the class. So those must be completed in order to not get dropped from the class. If you have any questions about any of those things, please feel free to email me. Next week, we'll take a brief video tour of Module 1 where we'll walk through the different parts of the course. I look forward to working and learning with you this term.